Now seeking. I had the craziest experience. I've had some really amazing dreams. So I have a past life soulmate that I remember from a past life, and I've been having dreams lately, and the dreams are getting crazy, crazy. Like, they're starting to become very evident of union. And God wanted me to talk about something today. A couple things. First of all, let's just clear the energy. Father God, Mother Goddess, I thank you so much for the ability to read cards for the collective today. I ask for clear and concise, accurate messages from the divine. Thank you. Anyone wishing ill on me in any way, it goes back to the sender times 1,000-fold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangel Michael, I welcome you in this safe space. Please allow it to stay high vibrational, uplifted, motivational. I ask for my divine brothers and sisters in Christ to show up. Hello and welcome to the safe space. Thank you for the equal energy exchange, guys. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all doing very well, staying very healthy, staying very happy. Let's clear these decks here. So, okay, so mote it be, so it is, amen. Thank you. And shield me with a bubble of tourmaline, please. Thank you. Okay, so I was getting crazy messages. Crazy downloads in sleep and everything. A lot of fears that you may have right now are being brought to the surface for you to deal with. Very overwhelming fears. Some of this is from a past life. A lot of you could have been persecuted in a past life for being witches or for being just very good at manifestation. You understand the world. You understand the laws of assumption, the laws of attraction. You understand the laws of the universe, right? And you may be feeling like you're about to win something, you're about to have something amazing. And there's this fear coming up of like you either getting it or keeping it. Another thing you're noticing right now, possibly, are just how immovable and stoic some people are. They don't want to move. They don't want to be moved. They don't want God to work in their life. They don't want love to work in their life. Okay? So you're seeing a stark contrast between those who actually need your help and want it and would really do anything to have it because they're waiting for their goodness to come in. Like, you trigger people into getting what they want. You trigger people. You're so high vibrational that you like almost shock people. You shock people's aura. You get them on the right path. This is what you're literally here for. And what you're noticing now is the stark opposites between those who really do want your help and those who do not. And the ones that do not want your help, it's becoming so obvious. They're immovable. The word I keep hearing is stoic, rigid, immovable, hard as a rock. Like they're not moving. They're not gonna budge, okay? And that's fine. You don't need them to budge. God is going to work something in that person's life when the time is right. It's just not right now. So a lot of you are moving away from people like this. And you're going to be welcomed right into the arms of people who really do value you. Okay? They value your courage. They value your personality, your charm, your healing abilities, the energy you bring into a room. You light up. Like, people light up around you. It's just that, unfortunately, you have been giving all your time, effort, and energy to people who are just not wanting to light up. You see what I'm saying? Hello. Information's in the description if you'd like a reading from me. So you're noticing now that God is separating the wheat from the tares, the wheat from the weeds, the real ones from the fakes that are faking being godly. They're faking living in light. They're faking Uh-huh. They don't stand for much. These people, I'm hearing, they're very rigid. They don't want to budge. So God is hardening the hearts of many right now. God is hardening the heart of many so that you can see clearly who is going to ever love you getting ahead and being happy and those who do not. Okay? It's going to be so obvious. It's going to be so obvious. And if you can't tell in the 3D, you will soon be seeing in the dream space. It's going to be so obvious. Another thing, Ace of Wands, the magic wand. I'm getting your speech is the magic wand. Your thoughts, your actions, what you are doing to manifest, that is the magic wand. Manifestation is not witchcraft, by the way. Manifestation is not witchcraft. Just to let you know. Because some of you, Four of Pentacles, you are afraid of having something because you are afraid that you can lose it. Babe, you can't lose it. It's yours, given to you by divine birthright. It is yours, given to you by God. Not one person will take it from you, okay? Not one person. If you keep claiming it, you keep claiming you're a millionaire, you keep claiming you have that new house, that new job, no one can take it from you. You are God of your reality. This is your personal vortex. This is your personal matrix. You are allowed to have whatever you want here, whatever you want. And I think what you guys are going to see soon, a lot of people really want to impose what they want your life to be, and you're going to have to reject that constantly, okay? The Empress. This is your energy. Do not let them use your own energy against you. Right. Your own fruitful energy, right. There are consequences for that, I'm hearing. God is about to cut these people out of your life. Your awareness. Where you send your awareness, your energy flows, right? If you keep sending your energy to happy times, laughter, seeing yourself in the mirror laughing and getting good, I'm hearing like doctor results, getting more money in your bank account. You focus all of that energy and your consciousness into one desired objective. It is inevitable it's going to happen. Bippity boppity boo, bitch. Okay. So very soon, God is going to be highlighting for you those that really do not want to see you win versus those that would do anything to see you win. We have Judgment. Okay, here it is. You are soon about to find out the real ones that have sacrificed everything to see that you win. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, friends you've met on this path. You're about to see recollection. Like you're going to recall a lot of people that sacrificed a lot to help you get to where you are. Okay? Those ones are going home too. Those ones are going to happier, heavenlier times, you know? Like those people are also going with you. Maybe not physically, but spiritually, they're ascending. The good ones. The good ones are going home, baby. The good ones are rising up. They're ascending. They're still physically here on this planet, but they're ascending. So you won't recognize them. Soon enough, the rapture will be here, and you won't recognize these people. Holy Spirit, what else do we have for this collective? Thank you. This is that time where you have to really know thyself, because a lot of people are going to try to project things onto you. It doesn't matter what they project. You guys are way past that. Four of Swords. You're in this state of peace while the rest of the world is in chaos. Five of Wands. So, yeah, don't let anybody stir up trouble. Like, you can look past it. Look past the 3D. Look past conflict. Look past it. I see you guys right now visualizing and manifesting for something a little bit further out than just your immediate surroundings. I'm seeing like you are spending a lot of time projecting into the future what it is that you want with your own energy and your own peace. And so nobody can rattle your cage. This angers people even more. Let them be angry. Let them get as angry as they want. They look stupid. Like when these people do something to irritate you and you don't allow it, Of course they're going to get mad. And of course they're going to act like 2-year-olds. And of course they're going to throw a fit. Let them. The universe is about to expose all of these people for the lack of self-discipline that they really have. The Chariot. While you get away, you go move forward, they're going to be sat the fuck down. Some of them in a jail. That is literally a squad car. So they could go to jail. Yeah, they very much live in lack right now, and that lack poverty mindset is their own doing. It is their, they were immovable. They refused to listen to you, collective. All right, so what message do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? I seek you. Ooh, yeah, that voice. Wow. 11:11 on the clock. We got the High Priest here. Wow. It was very weird. I was challenging someone in the shower telepathically. Like someone was trying to encroach on my energy and trying to insist that God doesn't want things the way it's about to be. And I challenged this person telepathically. In my head, I was like, okay, if you think you can stop it, go ahead and try. Stop it. If you're so powerful, stop it. These are divine unions coming into being. These are divine unions that God is bringing into fruition. Whoa. God is bringing these divine counterparts together. A lot of you, God is bringing in your abundance that you're so guaranteed because you have to be able to sustain yourself in this world. You have to be able to provide for yourself in this world. When you're getting kicked out of one job or out of one house and you have to go live in someplace else, God is about to pave the way for you to get exactly what you want. 7 of Wands. So I was literally challenging somebody and I was like, you know what? If you can really do it then. Some of these people... That's literally the man I was challenging in my head, the one that abused me this week. Yeah, he's stayed away from me. Telepathically, though, he's still trying it. But yes, he hasn't been physically around me. Right. This is what God is saying to these people. Like, you'll never touch her again. You're never going to be around them again. You'll never have them in your home again. They'll never sleep on your couch again. They'll never rent in your garage again. They'll never do this again. They'll never... take you for a ride here. They'll never do that. This God is speaking to your enemies. Some of you, it's you, the divine messenger, that is speaking to your enemies. Saying, if you can really do it, if you can really stop it, stop it. I'd like to see you try. Yeah. Yeah. So my divine counterpart, I'm fully believing 100% that the man that just left last night was my twin flame. I'm very much believing this at my core. And his dad laid hands on me this week, abused me. I had the cops take him away. It was pretty easy to do, I guess. The point is, the High Priest here, this is someone in the collective that is falling from grace, believing that they have authority that they do not. Your imagination is God. You are God. You are God of your reality. What you say goes. What you say goes. If you have consistently built up through affirming, through visualization, through your imagination, okay, abundance or a union or health, vitality or a new house, or whatever, who is to stop you? Who is to stop God from getting what God wants? If God is for you, who could ever be against you? And so that's what I was challenging this man to in the shower. I was hearing him telepathically. When I'm in the shower, I hear a lot of people telepathically. There is so much hope for God's people. There is so much hope. Don't get caught up in what other people are challenging you to. They are losing the fight. They are losing the war. The war is already won by God. God has already won the war. God won the war you believed in Christ. God won the war you believed the day you believed in Christ. Okay? Christ is you. God is you. Just like Jesus was saying, he and the Father are one, you and the Father are one. He was saying, you can do what I can do and you can do it better. That's literally what Jesus was saying. So, for those of you who understand you are God, you're God of your reality, no one gets to make rules in your reality except you. Though there may be a lot of people barking orders at you and like nipping at you in the I'm getting like scorpions and snakes and like these people yipping. It doesn't matter. Stay focused on the fact that God, the Most High God, is ordaining these connections. It does not matter what some dude does or some coven leader or anything, a judge, a politician. It does not matter. It does not matter. You guys have claimed your divine union so many times that the universe is forced to conspire in your favor. Forced. You have forced the universe's hand at this point. A lot of people do not want to abide by God's will, and that's fine. They don't have to, but they will be getting their karma for not doing it. Love is God's will. God's will is love. And so if you guys right now are experiencing a lot of distractions, delays, people that are saying you don't get to have something, it doesn't matter what others say. It matters what the good Lord says, which is you, your higher self. It matters what you, the Christ, have claimed, okay? Right. 7 of Wands. People are being told to back the fuck up off you, okay? Yeah, you too. Thanks so much. Hope you're still singing. I definitely am. Thank you. Yes. So I literally just sang today. I'm making some music with AI. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, though a lot of people are going to try to convince you that this new reality is not yours, it's already yours. You've already shifted into that new reality. You're just needing to claim in the 3D what it is that you see in the 4D, in the astral plane, in the imaginal act. Okay? Up there. Go whatever you visualize up there, as above, so below. It will be on earth as it is in heaven. So if you just keep claiming the manifestation that you say you want and need and deserve, there is no stopping it. It does not matter how angry people get. It does not matter. Literally, circumstances do not matter. It matters not. And of course that's triggering people. Of course it's triggering karmics that at one time could latch on to your person and you and feed off of them like an energy parasite. Of course it upsets them. Let it upset them. It does not matter. That is not your responsibility, twin flames. Ace of Pentacles, you have this new opportunity. There's something you see. You're getting it. You're laser focused on it. You're hitting the bullseye. You're hitting the target. You keep going. Yeah. Don't claim. The point is, don't claim what other people are claiming for your life. I'm talking about looks, too. If every day you tell yourself you're gorgeous, you're so sexy, you're beautiful, you're thick, you're delicious, you're amazing, you whatever, and other people want to project shit onto you, you do not have to claim what they are claiming. You do not have to accept it. You can literally be like, wow, aren't you blind as a bat? Have a good day and go about your day. It's all things. It's even the test results at your school. You take a test and the teacher says it's a D and you're like, nah, that shit's an A. I studied really, really hard. You go in, you revise it, you get the A. Who is going to tell you no? Who is going to tell God of your reality no? Right. Lovers, especially the divine lovers that are coming into union. Where 2 or more are gathered, right? In the Bible it says, where 2 or more are gathered, there I am. There God is, right? Or something like that. Where 2 or more are gathered in love, there God is. You and this person are equally manifesting each other. What you want wants you more. Guys, manifestation is not witchcraft. Let's just get that the fuck out of the way right now. Manifestation is not witchcraft. In fact, I would dare say it's the opposite of witchcraft. Witchcraft is when you have to force the 3D to do something because you can't do it through other means. Okay? I know. I should know. I should know what the fuck I'm talking about. Imagination, aka God, aka your higher self, you are your imagination. You are God. Now, that is not witchcraft. There is literally zero witchcraft in just imagining something and assuming it to be true. Nothing. So if any of you are having that real problem right now because the veil is so thin and you're feeling everybody's weird worries and fears right now, especially during a holy war. I mean, we're back in the holy war that never ended. You know what I mean? So it might be a different time on the planet, but it's still a holy war, right? And this is inevitable. You're going to get exactly what it is that you deserve. Every last one of us on the planet is about to get what we deserve. You're about to reap what you have sown. what you have sown into your imagination. Sadly, for a lot of people on the planet, they have sown fear, anger, addictions, watching horror movies and all this stuff, and their imaginations have run wild with the worst of the worst of the worst, and now they're about to live that out on planet Earth. They're about to live that out in their own orbit, in their own reality, which has nothing to do with your reality. You are your own reality. You have your own quantum bubble, okay? These people are really freaked the fuck out, and they're going to try to project onto you what they think your reality should look like. I don't give a shit what they say. I give a shit what God says. And you are God. I give a shit what you say. What do you want? That's the truth. What do you want? Because what you want, you are going to get. Okay? Do you want poverty? Well, then go on when everybody says that it's hard to make money. Money is so tough. It doesn't grow on trees and all this shit. Go believe that shit. But just know that you as God, when you speak that stuff out to the universe, that's exactly what you're going to get. Seven of Swords and the Moon. I don't love this. I don't love this. These are really sneaky energies that have been in your orbit for a very long time, and they're getting rattled. God is stirring up the hornet's nest, kicking up the hornet's nest. They should be. They should be. These people should expose themselves for who they are and what they want over your life. Yeah, right. So you know to back away from them. You know to cut ties, and you know not to invest in them. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. All these lies are coming to the surface. So this fear that the collective is feeling right now, that really, that uneasy feeling, other people trying to project something onto you and your aura dismissing it. Your gorgeous, divine, beautiful, sexy, God-given aura. It's so fucking beautiful, and it just bounces off all of these people's madness. They don't get to have you. They don't get to have you, and this is news to so many. This is news. Especially parents, that when they pop us out, they think we're an extension of them. We're not an extension of them. We're an entirely other soul. We're an entirely conscious, sentient, whole being. And we are not our parents. We're not them. We're not them. But a lot of mothers and fathers, unfortunately, did not understand that we are not their property. So what we are learning now is that kids are becoming the parents. A lot of you, younger than your parents, obviously, and you're out here teaching them shit that they should have been learning when they were 10 years old. So what you're going to learn very soon is that these secrets are coming to light about who actually has had it out for you from the beginning. Who didn't want to see you happy and in love. Who didn't want to see you healthy. Who didn't want to see you do better. Okay? And sadly, it's your parents for some of you. How is this happening? How is this truth coming to the light here? You can't believe in God. Wait, let me read this bullshit here. Let me read this bullshit. Cincinnati 513 News. Let me read this fucking stupid comment. You can't believe in God and have your bullshit tarot cards also. And I didn't make that rule. No, but you fucking abide by it like an idiot. You abide by a rule that you heard, validated, and then try to project onto somebody else who believes in God and tarot cards. Make it make sense. Toodaloo. The Empress. Like I said, it is time you know thyself. Know thyself, guys. Lest somebody else try to convince you who you are. You better know who you are, or other people will send their bullshit towards you from Cincinnati fucking Ohio and tell you who the fuck you are as the Empress. I don't think so. Have a good day or don't. I really don't give a shit. You are no longer about to listen to the rejected world that you already overcame. Why would you? Why would you go back? Who cares? Can't believe in God and tarot at the same time. What are you talking about? It's the same as believing in Yeti and Bigfoot at the same time, bitch. I'll believe what I want to believe. Thank you so much. Have a good day. So Knight of Cups, again, there are a lot of people that are coming towards you, and you have to realize that not everybody has your best interest in heart. It's fine. They do not have to approach you if they don't want to. It's like you're not holding a gun to somebody's head. Nobody has to date you. Ace of Pentacles. Nobody has to offer you shit. Girl, they're going to sit their ass down. You guys are rejecting left, right, and center a whole bunch of invalid opinions from a whole bunch of invalid people. Nine of Swords. And this is what's got the world on fire, because the chosen ones are not listening anymore to the bullshit lies that other people were spewing. You didn't make that rule, but yet you believe in it. And then you want to tell me I can't love God and tarot at the same time. Why? Because you heard it from your mommy. Because you heard it from your mommy and you validated it. You see what I mean? Thank you for proving my point in this chat, actually. This is their worry and fear right now. The chosen ones are no longer listening to the bullshit limitations of others that never got to actually heal their mind. You didn't get to learn the laws of assumption. You didn't get to learn the laws of attraction, so fuck off. It's fine. You don't have to know that stuff to approach me. But what you're not going to do is throw limitations in my chat and have me back that, because it's bullshit. The real bullshit here is believing that God and tarot can't coincide. That's the real bullshit. So have a good day. Wheel of Fortune, because there's going to be a whole different energy that you are exhibiting soon, guys. And it's a very sure, certain, definitive kind of energy. And it does trigger people. Of course it triggers people. Let it trigger them. You lay hands on me, I'll send your ass to the fucking prison. Period. Fucking facts. You try anything. You try to hurt me in any way, I'll send that shit back 1,000-fold. Fucking facts. Ten of Pentacles. You guys are about to... The universe is literally blessing you for these strong boundaries right now. Do not let anybody convince you what you know to be truth. That it's a lie. That good is evil and evil is good. Girl, bye. Your limitations are showing, not mine. Okay? Ten of Wands. So while you have the Ten of Pentacles, others have the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of burdens right now. Because unfortunately, these people never wanted to abide by God's will. They don't work for God. They don't work for love. So they're not abiding by the laws that God's people abide by, right? And so that's okay. They don't have to. No one has to. But you are going to see, you're going to be able to separate the wheat from the tares very soon. Those who bow down to God and those who do not. Those who conform to God's will and those who do not. Those who work for love and those who do not. All right, that's what it is right now. Freedom. You have the freedom to say, I am free. I fucking say what I want, do what I want, go where I want, eat what I want, dress what I want, hang out with who I want, as long as I want, period, end of story. Throw as many tarot cards as I want, period, end of story. You said you were leaving. See you later. Light and love. Look at this. Light and love sometimes looks a little loud. Light and love sometimes looks a little bitchy. For real, for real. And the karma is coming back to the people that are opposing it. They don't get to control your mind. They don't get to control your body. They don't get to control what you do, what you eat, where you go, what you say. Hell no. Hell no. You're free or you're free. These are the two choices for God's people. You are a sovereign, free being. Sovereign. In your own right. You are your own soul. You will have the freedom, not because of a piece of paper in Washington, D.C. You have freedom because you are a sovereign soul that exists outside the parameters of the 3D limitations. Freedom, again, on the split, you can't make it up. You guys, right now, though a lot of people are projecting shit at you, you just have to keep saying, nope, not my reality. Nope, not my reality. Nope, that's not mine. That's not mine. And you go back into your own mind and you see it how you want it. You go back into your imagination, you see it how you want it, and you reclaim what it is you want. A lot of people are upset right now at your light and love. Your light is literally triggering demons, guys. It's riling them up. It's pissing them off. I just got hit this week by a random stranger. So I know. But he's got a court date set. Pretty sure that's not the first time he's been in jail for something like that. Actually, I found out he's abused many women. He's laid hands on several women. So, yeah, freedom. Exactly. Freedom. Again. Because I claim freedom. I claim my own freedom. I claim you don't put a fucking hand on me and live to tell about it. If you're gonna think that you get my energy after that, no, you can go rot in a jail cell. I'm not giving you any time, any energy, nothing. Go rot in a jail cell. Period. Empty. So anybody who tries it with me, I don't even have a weapon. I don't even have a gun. I have mace, pepper spray, I guess, whatever, but I don't have a gun. I don't need one. I don't need one. I got people who fight my battles for me in the higher realms. You're not gonna live on my energy to tell the story. You're gonna go sit in a fucking jail cell for as long as it needs to be to learn to keep your hands off innocent women that did nothing to you, period. Now. And a lot of you keep claiming freedom now. You keep claiming sovereignty now. In the present moment that you have, you claim it. Right? I'm free now. I'm happy now. You ever touch me again, I'll make sure you regret that decision. I very much defended myself as a woman. I took care of business. I ripped his shirt. Yeah, he hit me, I wailed off and hit him back. Shocked. Ha! He was shocked as fuck at that. You should have seen his face. First of all, I was a girl that was abused every single day by my dad, who was in the military. He was a military drill instructor, and he taught people how to, like, hurt other men. And I was abused by him every day for several years. And I know how to hold my own when it comes to handling a man. But the law is going to handle that. And however the universe needs to issue some fucking karma on that ass, that's how it's going to happen. The rest of you, though people are projecting their shit onto you, you do not have to accept it. There was a time that he told me right before he hit me, he was like, you know, I used to just think you were dumb and ugly, but you're actually really beautiful. And I said, okay, I was about to do something kind for him. And I said, okay, never mind. Thank you so much. I needed to hear what it is you really truly thought of me. And I'm not doing anything kind for you. And that's when he had physical contact. So you guys are, I know right now, feeling scared. Like, I don't want to say no to them. I don't want to cut them off completely, cold turkey, like not give them energy because they're going to hurt me. I get that. And look, I'm not telling you what to do. Okay. But just know that while there is a judicial system, a court, a physical court, there's also a spiritual court. Spiritual court is what I fucking worry about more than a physical jail, okay? If you've been doing enough shit to rack up some bad karma up there, your ass will be in jail. It doesn't matter how you go. If a girl throws you in prison or something else happens, it doesn't matter. You will be getting karma, period. And you will be getting your ass sat down. And so a lot of you right now are experiencing the projections from others, and you're needing to defend yourself by saying, no, that's not my reality. I'm neither dumb nor ugly. I don't know what fucking glasses you need to put on your face, but it looks like you're the dumb one today. You need to stay fully aligned in who you are. You need to have, with such clarity, the certainty of who you are, because other people will try to determine who you are, and honey, that ship ain't gonna float, okay? No. They're out of times. They've done this so many times that they're not used to you saying, no, that's not right, though. No, that's not who I am. No, I'm not broke. No, I'm not a prostitute. No, I'm not the devil for throwing tarot cards. No, I'm not ugly. No, I'm not weird. Okay? No, I'm not depressed. No, I'm not a demon. No. This is what I am. This is who I am. Right? So this is really time for you guys to start laying down the law and telling people exactly what freedom, exactly what the fuck time it is. I'm free to go, thank you. Don't fucking touch me. Don't tell me where to put my money. If I want to buy another tarot deck, I'll buy 50 just today, just to piss you off. Dude, people really cannot stand the fact that you have changed. The sun, and you are truly this happy, and you are truly this illuminated, and you're truly going to God, and they cannot stand that shit. It doesn't matter if they can stand it or not. If they can't stand, they can go sit in a fucking jail cell if they want to try it. Look, you guys, you have to know that you have archangels on that ass. You have archangels that will protect you. You have avenging. You have so many higher spirit guides that are going to make sure that you are safe. The reality you keep claiming for yourself is inevitable. Okay? It's inevitable. If you're married in Fiji right now, you're on your wedding in Fiji, you're claiming that, you're claiming a reality of you getting married to your person, then you're not single, and they don't have somebody else. Which reality do you want? Who's going to determine it for you? Outside naysayers? Freaking trolls that drop their little nuggets of wisdom? Bro, I'm not on your channel, dude. I didn't come to you for fucking advice. When I go to you for advice, you'll know it. I'm not here for you. You're not here for me, Boo Bear. Move it quite the fuck along. Go back to Cincinnati. Thank you, Karma. A lot of these people are trying to get out of their karmic debt, and they're trying their best to project shit onto you. You have to know thyself. It is time to know thyself, guys. They couldn't love you unconditionally. So they cast you to the wolves. They cast you out. They threw you down to absolutely nothing, living under a fucking bridge, some of you. You didn't play by their rules, but they hated you for it. And you went all the way down to rock bottom with nothing. And there you found God. And there you found yourself. And there you found how amazing you actually are. And you loved yourself when no one else would. And now you're telling me that they're going to try that same shit with you again when you have found self-love, the love of God from within. And they're going to try to project that shit onto you. Honey, it's not going to stick. And these people have no idea what happened. No idea how you changed. They don't have to know. It's not up to... See, trying to figure it out. You can't make it up on the split. Trying to figure it out. They don't know. They're going to have to go figure it out. It's not... Speak plainly. You've already been speaking plainly. You've already been telling people what time it is. That's why you were pushed to rock bottom in the first place. Fear. And now they fear what they don't understand. They fear why their ego, which they have made God, their ego can no longer project accusations and limitations onto you now. So the God that they have worshipped, the God that they thought was the most powerful God of all, aka their ego, aka the mind of man, the mind of mankind, it's such a limited toddler. You know, it's like the equivalent of having a flip phone when there's a smartphone available. Like, people listen to the ego stuck in a 2-year-old mindset when you're already on a smartphone. You know, like, you guys already have the answers. You already know. You already found yourself. Do not let any of these people project onto you their limitations. Guidance. Yeah, if I want your guidance, I'll go to your channel. Okay? Okay. But don't expect me, because I highly doubt I'm going to need your guidance anytime soon. Thank you. Freedom! Real freedom. Real freedom looks like being able to say to every single person who projects something at you, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I definitely do not agree that God and tarot cards cannot go hand in hand. I'm sorry, I definitely do not agree with that. And this is where they're going to have to go figure it out, trying to figure it out. They don't understand where you got this courage. They don't understand where you got this freedom. You claimed it for yourself. You claim freedom. Yeah, I'm just feeling like you guys are pulling all your energy back and you're like, honestly, I don't care. Like, I don't care. If you don't have energy to sustain yourself because you were feasting on mine, musical. Exactly. I definitely still sing, whoever asked that. I 100% do. And I sing more now than I ever have because I just recently found out that I have a past life soulmate that I'm madly in love with. And just last night we had a dream. So yeah, I'm very much happy. You guys are realizing that you're pulling your energy back and you're like, I honestly don't care. Like, if you can't get to work because you don't have my car to do it, I'm sorry. I just forget to see where that's my problem. This is literally the time where you guys are getting everything back that is owed to you and you're done giving to those who are just requiring of it with nothing to offer you. A lot of these people are being caught up for the lies that they have. Hello. They lied about you. They lied about you. I'm hearing they lied about how you cope. They lied about how you guys have your money. They lie about a whole bunch of shit. Do you know how many people lied about me being a prostitute? No shame on sex workers. None. None. I've known women in this 2 years I've been on the streets, basically. There are women that have had to do things like that. But for people to project that shit onto me, it's like, bro, you don't know me from Adam. God does. I do. I certainly know what the fuck I turned down multiple times by weird, strange men. So a lot of people have their say. They're going to be projecting these things onto you about how you cope, what you did in the past, who you're hanging around, what your lifestyle is. Let them think whatever they want to think. They're locked out of heaven. They're locked out of your mind. They're not, it doesn't phase you anymore. Gifts. You're too gifted for that. They're not going to get your gifts anymore. The gift of clairvoyancy. Your ability to predict what's going to happen to them before it actually happens. Yeah, well, do you know how many people accidentally as a high priestess, you might have been able to, like, help manifest a raise or something? Like you didn't even realize what you were doing. Your energy was pretty much bringing in so much abundance for people that were kind of tyrannical assholes, to be honest. And another thing, sometimes these people say, well, you should just be more spiritual, or you should be more like aligned or something. It's like, or you should just be like, be more godly. And they're like, what the fuck is that though? What the fuck is a high priest or a high priestess in today's new world? What is that? What is a religious leader in today's new world? Huh? Is it that we never talk politics? Is it that we only speak politics? Is it that we talk about how to run from the 3D world and completely collapse our matrix? Or is that how we go back in and we repair our matrix and we make it better? What is it? See, and these people that have the audacity to tell you, a high priest or a high priestess, how to fucking run your life. The audacity. What a clown. What a clown. You guys are realizing you are very much spiritually advanced, even though you're younger than most. You're way, way, way more advanced than most human beings on this planet. And that's what you're learning. Okay? You know shit that other people don't even know yet. You've already won the war that people don't even understand is going on right now. Okay? You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for appreciating it. So we have the moon again. So something about secrecy here. It's almost like the way that people were projecting onto you, it's coming to the surface now. Like now you're going to actually hear people say verbatim what they thought of you, what you thought they thought of you. They did. And they still do. And they're going to, they're just going to tell you, okay, Knight of Cups. They're coming in to tell you what they really think. Both good, bad, and ugly. Some people really, truly fuck with you. Some people love you. And they're going to be saying that. They're going to be overwhelmed in their emotions and loving you and respecting you and appreciating you. And other people, fuck them. Fuck the other ones, dude. Who cares? Three of Swords. Like, it doesn't matter. If their intention is to hurt your heart, why does it matter? The moon. And this is what's coming to light, is how many people were accidentally or on purpose breaking your heart consistently, day in, day out, energetically getting you in a shit life. Okay? Mm-hmm. Like every time you went to go enjoy happiness, judgment. You were being judged. You were being judged by people who were miserable. So God is going to be showing you and highlighting for you how many people really fucking hate your guts. Don't be scared of it. Feel grateful. This is the sign of freedom. This is the sign. Let's clear the energy. I don't like the energy here. If I've ever asked you to leave my channel and you haven't yet, there's your memo. Leave the fucking channel. Thank you. Surprise wealth. Yeah, a lot of you have past life surprise wealth that you're calling in now. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, be nice, or that's mine though, or I should have some of that, and I've given to you all this time. The real fucking facts are that that person never gave to you, you gave to them energetically all the time. And if you really want to look at it, go look at it. Go look at the fact that you accidentally were giving to them so much energy that they just went and blew, and they spent it on absolutely nothing. They spent it on harming in some way themselves, either with addictions or going out and partying with somebody or having all these girls or guys or like whatever. They did stupid shit with the abundance that you gave them. So you're pulling it back and you're like, fuck off. You don't deserve this. Bye. Intervention. I'm telling you right now, Spirit is intervening in this situation. So if anytime you feel threatened or scared in the 3D physical world, call on Archangel Michael while you're there with that person that you don't like or you're scared of. Call on these higher powers. Yeah. I seek you. They're forced to travel away from you. They're never going to be allowed near you again. Okay. Court ordered. That dude can never even step foot near me again. He can't live. I mean, he can't live in the house with me wherever I go. I don't know that he can like not come towards me physically, like out in public or something. But I guess he can't, like, he's not allowed to be here at the house or any house I live in or whatever. I don't know if I don't know if he can see me outside, but anyway, so yeah, life purpose. You guys are literally so good in yourself and knowing who you are. No one can sway that. No one can persuade you to stop. Psychic protection. You guys are very protected, okay? I seek you. Thanks for appreciating it, Michael. You know how good it feels to know that somebody actually appreciates what I do for a living? Thank you. That is really sweet. Thank you for being here. To one of my exes that is very much out of my life forever. A happy Mercury retrograde. You're out of my life forever. That means forever. That means don't watch me anymore. In fact, if you continue watching me, I will make sure that God does something about that. All right? There's your warning. There's your warning. You're never allowed to protect me again. You actually are, quite honestly, the reason that I'm not protected. So if I dump your ass and we're done, and you still follow me, you are as a vessel, an open vessel, an empty vessel. You allow dark energies to channel through you and invade my privacy and my personal bubble on my teeny tiny corner of the internet, okay? So you're actually more of a detriment than you are a blessing. So if I have to tell you one more time, I'll make sure every single ounce of anything negative I feel from you comes back to you 10,000-fold. You should leave me the fuck alone. If I've told you we're done, we're done. That's it. End of story. It's not a, oh, but like she'll change her mind. No, it's like a done, end of story. Okay? We're done, and that means done on every plane of existence in every lifetime. Thank you so much. Your services are no longer needed here. Justice. In fact, I am going to declare justice on that ass as well. I am not kidding. The way that these men are so superficially spiritual. They think that they have some level of sainthood when really they are empty vessels with addictions, and all they do is open themselves up to the devil and then allow you to get hurt for it. And I'm telling you right now, if you think God, the Most High God, is going to allow that to happen to me or the beautiful people on my channel ever again, you got another thing coming. If I broke up with your ass, I broke up with you for a reason. I didn't even need a reason, but I gave you about 100. So what you're going to do is you're going to leave me alone, and you're going to run along now, and you're going to go do your own thing elsewhere. You are going to get karma for the way that you allow these people to be actually harvested because of your inability to cast out your own demons, period. Period. If a man cannot put down the bottle and he cannot stop getting high and he can't stop doing shit that gets him completely fucked up, that means that you allow demonic low forces to channel through you to allow to be in this space with us. And I don't want that. I don't want that for any of these beautiful people in here. What I'm not going to do for the rest of my fucking life is on my channel have to defend myself against my own exes from Texas that honestly never got it right. And they are not aligned with God. If you were aligned with God, we'd still be together. Right. Oh. Oh no. Right. The Emperor in reverse. You can have a seat. You can go somewhere. I don't want you. I'm not moving anywhere towards you. You're not in my life. We're done. Done on all planes of existence. Okay, thank you. The Magician. Exactly. Once you guys realize you're the magician, not somebody else, you know, I used to all the time be like, oh my God, I can't wait for my magician. I'm so excited for my magician. He's so amazing. And I know he's out there. And then I manifested him. And then I'm like, bitch, I'm the magician, not you. You're simply a reflection of what is internal within me. And I do not have lack anymore within me. I am beautiful within my own self. Therefore, I do not agree to the terms of what the 3D is showing me and the fact that someone else is lacking so much and I'm not. So if a war is coming, then we're going to go to war. I'm fine with it. Let's go to war, if that's what it is. 5 of Pentacles. The Hunger Games much? Let's go. Sign me up, coach. I volunteer as tribute. I went 6 months only eating lentils and beans one time. I volunteer as tribute. I fucking know a thing or two about the desert, about the wilderness, yeah? How demons come after me because of my light that shines so brightly. So I'm going to tell you right now, if I have told you to get the fuck off my channel and you have not done so yet, you had better know that going forward, it is on you. What comes down the pike, karma-wise, is on you for not listening. Yep. Period. The Empress. You're not taking from me, and you're not hurting anybody in this channel ever again. Damn. We've got abundance coming in. The Empress. Those who have more all the time because you have an abundant mindset. You say, I have money. I'm always rich. I'm always lucky. I'm the luckiest person alive. I am loved. I am chosen. Those who have are going to have more. And those who have not are going to continue to have less. Because you are abundant in your lack. You are abundant in your negative thinking. So you're going to have more of that. A lot of people like myself were out here trying to coach you, trying to teach you a thing or two for free for the longest time. And finally, God, the Most High God, said, you know what? We're tired of Jenna having to suffer all the time to try to uplift people that don't want to be uplifted. Have a good fucking day. Stay the fuck off my channel. Period. 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 Oof. God is so ready, baby. The Wheel of Fortune to oh my gosh. God is going to go to war on your behalf. 5 of Swords for the 9 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. What is owed to you? What is owed to you? God is about to fight that battle for you, baby. You don't have to do anything but rest. 4 of Swords. That's what the Empress would do, no? Is that not what the Empress would do? Look at her. The Empress literally lounges around all day in her sweatpants and says, I got this and that and this and that and boom, 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 boom. You attract, you radiate light, but you attract what is owed to you, girl. You're attracting. You don't chase that shit. You don't chase anything. The Empress doesn't chase shit. She's a goddess. I'm glad to feel your light. It's nice knowing I didn't lose my mind hearing the way you talk. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Can you, oh, Justice, can you rephrase that last part? Because I don't understand it completely. Justice, 10 of Pentacles. Didn't I just say, God is going to go to battle for you because you're owed this shit. Justice. This is what's fair. This is karma. Your good dharma is coming in, Empress. And so I guess right now is really, it's coming down to the wire. When people project onto you shit, it is time for you to say, nope, not my reality. Nope. Nope, I'm abundant. Nope, money does grow on trees. Nope, it's all a glitch in the computer system. It's just a number. It's just a fucking number. I don't do this for numbers or clicks or likes or the algorithm counts or shares or shit. Like, I don't do that. I don't fucking care. It's just a number. I know who I am. I'm a goddess. I don't need a fucking number to validate anything. I don't need a number in my bank account to validate shit for me. I don't need a number on the scale to tell me if I'm pretty enough to have a man or not. I don't need a home, a mortgage payment to know that a man would be hella honored to be with a woman like me. You have to know thyself. Guys, everybody and their uncle is coming at you 100 miles a minute trying to project their limitations onto you. And I'm telling you right now, you have to stand firm and know who you are. You're going to shift realities very quickly. And eventually this will be over. This phase, this friction, this conflict, this will be over. Okay, you will not be in a war forever. Okay? People think I'm crazy because I think similar to you. I felt like a lab rat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No. No, Michael, you're very welcome here. A lab rat. Yeah, I understand. I feel that. Actually, the Airbnb I'm staying at has security cameras like everywhere. In the house too. In the house. And the Airbnb host, she works for the FBI. So talk about lab rat. I've been here 8 months and I've been under surveillance the whole time. Talk about being studied. Talk about being watched and surveilled. Okay. I get it. But you don't have to live like this forever. Put to the test. Love. Love is putting a lot of these people to the test right now. Do you stand for love or do you stand for obstruction? Do you stand for oppression or do you stand for love? Don't be sorry. God has me, period. And I love that you're here, Michael. I'm honored. I'm honored that you would be here. Thank you. Truly. Thank you for being a divine masculine in this place. This is wow. Thank you. I love your energy. I really do. You know, in fact, when I tune into your energy, it's a lot different than the collective that I just channeled, because it's almost like I have to channel through a lot of the anger and a lot of the injustices that are happening on my channel. And when I can finally move all that out, and then I can see you and I'm like, oh, beauty and love. Oh God. Oh, softness and sweetness and warmth and oh my God, thank you. Like sometimes you have to be the Queen of Swords before you can be the Queen of Cups. You gotta be a rude motherfucker sometimes in order to get to that land of milk and honey. You have to get to the land of plenty by going through the land of nothing. Sometimes you gotta get through to get the promised land, you have to go through the wilderness. And right now, I'm telling you guys like it is, a lot of people are gonna project onto you things that, like even me projecting this onto you right now, don't take it. Nah, listen. Don't even take what I'm saying as gospel, dude. Bypass all this shit. Bypass all the limitations that I speak over your life. Bypass it all. When I say something like people are going to do this, you say, hell no, they won't. That's what you say. That's what you say. And that's how you become the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And that's how you become so fucking powerful that even I can't get into your mind. I fucking love this for you. The magician of my reality is me, and I shouldn't even be able to get in your mind. You should be able to, like a force field, like a fucking fortress, say, nope, that's not even gonna happen to me. That's just a lie of the devil. Right there. No, that's a limitation, and I don't want that. Period. That's how it is. You just told me not to have limitations. Light builds light, that's it. You're so awesome, though. So are you, Michael. So are you. You really are. Four of Swords, like, you really give me this energy of peace. Like, wow. You're actually really cool. Like, I'm serious. Wow. Whew. It's just such a change, because this is how it is right now. 5 of Wands. Conflict, anger. And then here you are, rest and just rejuvenation. And, oh, thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really nice to tune into your energy. Thank you. Thank you for your service, my friend. See, these are the types that I would invest in, 7 of Pence. These are the ones that actually deserve my investment. Aww. Yeah. That's awesome. You're just too cute. Thank you for being here. You actually really did, no joke. I'm serious. You kind of just changed the whole atmosphere. See, it really you are who you hang out with, and you are who you conversate with, and you are who you have in your Twitch streams and your live streams and your whatever. It really does pay in dividends to have good, calm, loving, warm people in your life, because I'm telling you, that is what the universe, look, the high priest, that is what the universe is trying to get back to a state of equilibrium and peace. Okay? You're actually really beautiful. I feel like there's definitely a message here with the Knight of Cups and the High Priest. God is so tired of watching you guys suffer alone. Like, you have nobody. You had nobody. You were kicked down to rock bottom. You have nobody. We are so ready to align you with the vibrational match that is you. You pushed out. Your soul in another body. That's what twin flames are. That's why I love twin flames so much. I talk about it all the time. Your soul, your frequency, your everything in another body. Okay? Your life purpose. Same sense of humor. Same chakra system, same subconscious, same everything. It's your soul in another body. Could you imagine? That's going to feel really good too. So if where you are frequency-wise, stable, grounded, loving, warm, open, kind, this is where you are normally, typically 24 hours of the day. Okay? Yeah, a couple hours, whatever. You might be like me and think everything's a nail and, you know, but overall, your main set dominant frequency, you are about to attract those with that same frequency. Now, good, bad, or otherwise, the whole world's about to do this. You're all about to be matched with people that are your same frequency. It's called karma. So, you're about to bring in people that love God as much as you do. As much as you do. That one true source, the one true consciousness, the living God. The living God. Oh, yeah. And they're approaching. Yes! Oh, they're coming towards you. Queen of Cups, did I not say it? Sometimes to be the Queen of Cups, you have to be the Queen of Swords. So when you guys are tired of having to breathe fire as a dragon and just whoosh, get everything and everyone pissed off all the time, you can finally rest in the Queen of Cups energy. Receiving. Receiving. Let God give to you through his people. Through love's people. People of love. God is love and love is God. So there are people of love that want to just pour love into you. You guys, unfortunately, you have had to break up with a lot of people who were never going to give to you ever. They actually were the reason you were getting caught up a lot of times. It's time. It's time for you to be free, and it's time for you to go home. Okay? It's time for you to go home to self, to sit within and know that God has you no matter what. No matter what. Just like overnight, like I just met you last night, Michael. Like, wow, your vibe is so good. Like, I never met this guy from Adam, but I'm seriously loving your vibe right now. And I feel like that's the message. You guys have to clear out all the debris and then the Fool, and then you get a brand new connection or a brand new feeling of a reset. Like, oh my gosh, so much happiness overnight. Wow. Wow, thank you for the heart emojis. You see, that's a totally different energy than I was channeling for the past, what, hour? You see this? A lot of you are probably not even expecting something to switch so quickly. Your attitude. your energy, your 3D, everything just changing so quickly from like crazy, angry, everything's a war, everything's a fight, and then all of a sudden it just like loosens up and you're just like, wait, what? Love? Oh, so it was real? Wise people are coming towards you. Other wise individuals who make great decisions for themselves, by the way. Quick, I heard quick thinking. And I just said it, you guys, it's so crazy how quick it shifts. Okay. Okay. Let's just clear the energy and then. It's like God has told me so many times on my channel, when I fight for people, God fights for me. And I fight on my channel to make sure that no one gets to harm you guys in any way by channeling their negative energy. As a channeler, it's very easy. Well, it used to be very easy for me to channel demonic forces, very low vibrational entities. However, now I don't allow that. So the strongest energy that shows up on my channel is often the one that I will channel. And right now, I'm kind of hoping that's Michael, because your vibe. Damn. Oh. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, sir. You're beautiful. I'm glad you're here. I'm honored. I'm honored to have met you, let alone read for you today. Hopefully inspire you, hopefully give you some motivation. Wow, you have such a beautiful, wow. Yeah. I seek you. Okay, so I kept singing that song by Lauren Daigle, First, I Seek You First, all day this morning. And it's basically talking about the first fruits, giving the first fruits to God, going within, closing the door, and giving to God your first fruits, your best fruits, in the silence. Not man, not woman, not giving to somebody else, giving to God first. What is God's? And then giving to Caesar what is Caesar's. But how many of us go within every day and talk to God, talk to that consciousness, talk to that one love, that one source that is just pure consciousness, just pure love. I'm embarrassed to say I don't do it nearly often enough. In fact, I don't want to tell you how infrequently I do it. I just don't touch me. But how many of us spend that time thanking God, not demanding something, not, oh God, what can you give me today? Let's see, I want this and this and this, but not like treating it like a genie, but thanking that source. Thanking the source of all things. Like, I'm about to cry actually right now, I'm not kidding. And again, whatever you focus on grows. You pour energy into something, it grows and grows and grows. Right now, I want to focus on peace and growing and sustaining peace and love and happiness and joy and prosperity. And so if at first I have to clear out the channel and it takes a whole fucking hour and it's nothing but me yelling at the top of my lungs, then so be it. But people will not be entitled to what is God's if they are not working for God. They're not going to have the holiness that is a whole group of holy women and holy men if they don't work for God. That's just how it is. Positive. If they cannot sustain the mindset of positivity, they're not going to be around us. It's just how it is. They're going to go to their own reality that they create for themselves. Open. Again, because I'm an open channel, an open vessel, and so sometimes there'd be people that allow demonic forces to channel through them, and if they're the most powerful energy in the room, I sometimes will channel them. But no, see, peaceful. See? But see, that's not my reality. This is my reality. And this is the message today, guys. It's not my reality. Nope. This is mine. Nope. This is mine. Nope. That's what I want. Nope. That's what I claim. The old world is dying off because of that. The old world is dead and gone. You've already overcome the world, just like Jesus did. You already overcame that. Okay? You are not the them that they say you are. You're not the you that they say that you are. I see. Yeah, how? How? Unknown. Again, they're asking how? How? It's so unknown. What'd you do? What'd you do? How'd you change? Well, they're about to have to learn, because every knee shall bow and every tongue confess. Yes. Change the whole world. Damn. The siphoning is over. Siphoning is over. When you defend you, and you defend God's people, like I have, blood, sweat, and tears on this channel. Blood, sweat, and tears. I have made it such a safe place for people to have fellowship on this channel. I'm telling you, there will not be one negative energy that comes in for long without being reprimanded. Siphoning is not allowed anymore. Bye. I said good day, sir. I said good day. Ancestors. My ancestors aren't fucking around. You'll know soon enough. Those that are crossed on, they're not really dead. Plot twist. The dead aren't really dead. Plot twist. We kind of live forever. I'd like to live forever in Michael's energy right now. Damn. What a healer. What a healer. Woo. You're beautiful. Whew. Just because other people don't yet know how to process this new you doesn't mean that this new you is fake, guys. You are a new creation in Christ. You went within, you did the work. Right? You're a new creation in Christ. Not a lot of people can understand it. Righteous, but it is very much righteous, and it is very much time that people see the righteous divinity that is you, and there is no stopping it. There is no stopping it. It is inevitable. People will be seeing truly who you are. Ooh. Ooh. Right now, I definitely see how Michael is. How old am I? I'm 36. I see how Michael is. Damn. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for caring about your psychic health. Thank you so much. Past. Unlike the past, I've not met many that care so much about their psychic health, and I'm really ready for that. I'm really ready. Oh my God, for good health, good psychic health, spiritual health. Like I really, and I cannot wait to have my numbers grow on my channel, because there's just so many people who care. And they don't let demons in. They block it out. They say, no, thank you. I don't want that. Yeah. Yep. Karmic. I do not want that karmic lifestyle. I don't want that. They've left karmics behind. And if you guys are like me, I have no friends, no family. I have not seen my family since 2021. No one in my family has access to me. None. Done. Cut off. The end. And I'm way better for it. Okay, I'm way better for it. I don't have any friends or family, but I'm a leader because of it. And I know all too well what it's like to go through phases of your life where people have deemed you the devil and Satan's spawn. And then you go all the way to rock bottom, magic. They even called me like horrible names for being as magical as I am. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad witch. It just means they have projections that they have to deal with, that they've projected onto me, and I don't accept it. So I'm a leader in magic. And I paid the price for that. It was leaving behind everybody who ever treated me like shit. And I'm here excited to teach you guys some things that I know about how to do the same, okay? Even just this week, putting a drunk behind bars for hitting me. So, a lot of people called me drunk too. I haven't drank alcohol, well, in a few days, but it was only like 2 or 3 shots. Before that, I haven't drank in months. I've never done any, look, you know what? Let me just clear the record. No, let me. I'm not a prostitute. I don't sell my body for money. I don't get drunk. There's alcohol in my fridge right now that I could easily have access to, and I don't do it. I'm not an alcoholic. I've not done any drug harder than marijuana, as God is my witness. Right. Every man I've ever had intimacy with, I have loved, and they have been in love with me, period. It was nothing, it wasn't quid pro quo, it was because we were in love. I've been divorced and married on my own accord. I got divorced because I wanted to, not because I was forced to. Was homeless, lived in my car after an eviction. There's a lot of misconceptions about me out there. So I had an out-of-body experience 15 years ago where I met Christ, I met Jesus, I met God. I also call it Lucifer. A lot of people don't like that I call Lucifer and Jesus the same energy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think. All I know is I met and danced with a being of unconditional love 15 years ago while I was out of my body. That's literally what started me on my life purpose. So though a lot of people have their projections about me and think that I'm just some horrible monster, you might want to really check your source. I'm just saying. Just think for yourself. I love that. I love me some free thinking. Okay, I've escaped so many cults and covens, girl. I fucking love free speech and free thought. Okay, I love that you ask those questions, but I really honestly implore you to fucking check your source. Okay, check your source. Make sure that person isn't hella jealous that I can do something they cannot. Okay, thank you. Moving on. Anyway, the point is, guys, you will be bringing in more and more people that are aligned with your common dominant vibration, okay? And if you are not a shit talker or a shit starter, you live in peace. You're just wanting to just hang out with you and some squirrels and hug a tree, honey. You are not going to be met with a narcissist. Not for long. God is not going to allow that shit for long. You won't allow that shit for long. You're God. You're God of your reality. You won't allow it. Why? Because you're a good God. Because you are a good God. Judgment. It's Judgment Day for a reason. You're bringing in some really awesome people. Yes. Yes. Hello. Fatima, how you doing? Michael. We're going to shut down all the cults just by being us. Period. God, I really like you. Chariot. Yo, I like you. That's right. That's right, bud. That's right. That's amazing. Oh, you know what? You know what? God just, oh my God. Okay, so they showed me the chariots from the book of Moses, the story of Moses. When the chariots, the enemies, Pharaoh was against God and God's people, right? And he was chasing after Moses and the people and God's people that God was trying to set free, right? To get to the promised land. And all the chariots and all the soldiers were following him. But Moses picked up the staff and the Red Sea suddenly collapsed on all of his enemies and took them out just like that. Now that might have been God doing that, but God still led these people through the wilderness too, though. You know, God did not abandon Moses at all. Moses had his first encounter in the wilderness, in the desert, where he found God, and he realized how powerful God is, and so he said, sign me up. I'll go back. I'll do it. I'll lead your people out of slavery. And so he did. So God said, all right, go tell Pharaoh, the leader of Egypt, very stoic, very cruel, very mean, go tell him, you will let my people go, or this, and this will happen. Of course, Pharaoh was like, hell no, I'm not letting these people go. Why would I? Why would I? I've literally built an empire on their energy. Why would I let them go? So he didn't. And the only one that suffered was Pharaoh and his soldiers. God's people didn't suffer at all. Moses said, put the blood of the lamb on your door and nothing will come to you. And that's exactly what they did. They followed God's orders and they were safe and protected. They followed their intuition and they were safe and protected and got to go to the promised land. Right? So the chariot here, where God is saying the chariots are just whoosh. The Red Sea is just swallowing them up. Okay? Now, I don't know if that's metaphorical in political terms for something. I don't know. Like the Red Sea, I'm getting like red. I don't know. I remember one time years ago when America, the voting map was like so red because it was all Republican and there was like, it looked like the Red Sea. I remember I saw that on like CNN or something, but I don't know if it's like metaphorical, but I mean, if it's literal and political, but I'm talking about, how God is leading out his people from Egypt, the harsh, cruel, demonically possessed leaders of our world that are so rigid and they're so stoic and they're not going to budge. And they're going to be cruel to you and they're going to oppress you and they're going to hurt you. And that's all they ever do. That's all they ever do. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to have more money than you know what to do with. They don't want you to have money that you can put into what you want. They want you to fuel their programs and their whatever, you know? They don't want you to have money for yourself. And then tough shit. God wants you to have money for yourself. So tough shit. Hi, Taro. How you doing? Ella? How does this work? I'm new here. You just listen to the message. So anyway, God's people were being led out of Egypt by Moses because Moses had already been in the desert. Moses had already known what it's like to get breadcrumbs and still have manna from heaven every once in a while. He'd still get a lucky break every once in a while, right? A lot of you are Moses and you're leading out so many people out of your companies and your organizations or your family or whatever. A lot of you are in cults too. Shit, I'm not the only one. I am not the only one that has been in legit cults before and covens and abused by coven leaders. There is no way I am the only fucker on the planet who has ever been through religious abuse. No, there's no way. So you guys have already done it. A lot of you have already made a name for yourself. A lot of you have already been powerful enough in the wilderness with nothing. Some of you with $2 to your name. And you still knew the goodness of God. And you still claimed, I work for the Most High God. I work for the Most High God. And no matter how many times people would try to tell you that you ain't shit, you would readjust your crown and you knew who the fuck you were. And so now you guys are out here leading other people out of these horrible situations because you know how to do it. You're going to have so much good backing. Okay, oh my God. You'll be so protected. You'll be so safe as you do it. You'll be so fulfilled as you do it. You are leading God's people out of spiritual slavery. That is what you're doing, Moses, okay? And people who, you know, like this guy that laid hands on me this week, his court date is coming. His court date is coming. I called the court and they were just suggesting like, well, you know, till the court date, if he does anything else, like he could build his case. Like this could be more than just laying hands on bodily injury. Like, it could be. And because I talked to his son, and his son said, yeah, unfortunately, you're not the only one that he's ever done this to. So there are about to be consequences, okay? Harsh consequences for laying his hands on a divine feminine, okay? You just don't do that. I have not had a man lay hands on me in a violent physical way since I was 16 years old. It is not about to start now. Hell to the no. The Holy Spirit works through me, and I think he thought that I have no friends, no family, no money. I think he thought I was just a nobody. Looks can be deceiving. I'd be very fucking careful if I were you, all right? Very careful. Because the way the police officer was just so... in America, you know, you hear this rap that police officers are so corrupt nowadays, and they don't care about women, and they don't care about us and all this, but that officer really cared. Like, he did. He really cared. He was like, he walked me through the whole process. He's like, here's what you do if you press charges. I'm going to take photos of your body, if that's okay, and for evidence and stuff. And it was just like, he was like, I'm a girl with no money at all, no influence in the world at all. I don't have money to pay off a judge or a court or a, what? I'm just nobody. And I still received justice. So I'm telling you, it is possible. It is possible. There are zero limitations. You don't have to believe all the time what other people tell you. Oh, our legal system sucks. Not for me. Not my reality. I get justice all the fucking time. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. Not for me. I can go outside and find $50 on the sidewalk if I really wanted to. Right? So guys, a lot of you right now are being asked by God to be very brave when leading these people out of these cults and covens, and even some of these like restaurants and employees even that are leaving. And like, you're not the only one quitting. You might be the first to put in your notice, but other people are going to be like, wait, no, you're right. That actually does suck. Like, yeah, they really don't treat us well here. Like, I should leave too. This is what you're doing. This is how actual change gets happening. I'm telling you. Listen. You would be surprised if when you went to go put your 2 weeks on the table and a whole handful of people that run that place start actually saying what you're saying, and that I'm putting my 2 weeks in as well. Girl, if there will not be change at the fucking top, if the manager's manager will not show up to have a seat with all of you and be like, what can we do to change this? This is how real change gets made. And it starts with you, Moses. It starts with you because you got some brass ones. It starts with you, Moses. Okay? They need leadership. These people need a leader. What better way to lead people out of the desert than to have survived the desert yourself? I literally survived. Homeless in a car in Arizona in the fucking desert, living in a sardine can without any air conditioning by myself last year. So literally the whole living in the desert thing, that shit's real. I literally lived it. So you're out here as Moses now trying to get these people well fed, well nourished, raises, better working environments. And you know what? You're willing, and you're going to risk everything. You would risk your job because, you know, one time I was at this very prestigious company that I absolutely loved. I loved my job. I was the best at it. In fact, I was so good at it that I was already managing people without really even having that title. So they decided to make the first ever manager title in that department for me, especially a woman, which was not normal in that company. So for a woman to be the first supervisor in that department, it was unheard of, and people were talking about it. It was big. It was pretty awesome. But they only were going to give me like $1 an hour raise or something, and the responsibility would have been just so much more crazy than $1 an hour. So I challenged them. I was like, I would like more per hour, please, because I feel like that's what I'm worth. And anyway, they didn't, and I kind of just dropped it. I was like, whatever, I'll look for a new job. I was okay with just kind of playing it out. I was going to stay. I was okay. I was just going to start looking for something else. Well, turns out one day the manager right above me came in and asked the entire crew, will you please work overtime on Christmas. If you do, we'll give you like so much extra, like double time or whatever, like a whole bonus and all this if you work because we don't have anybody for Christmas. And so there's this one woman, she was, and everybody knew she was desperate for money because she had like 5 or 6 kids and she was a single mom. So everybody knew she'd take it. But I mean, it broke my heart to know that she had to on Christmas because she was so excited to celebrate with her kids. But nonetheless, she did. She agreed to it, right? So a couple people decided to work on Christmas. Most of us didn't. Anyway, what do you know? The day after Christmas, that same manager comes in and says, wow, guys, thanks so much for being a trooper. I love you, took it on the chin, and I love you. You worked here. However, you know what I actually have to tell you? I am so sorry. Turns out I didn't get approval for that bonus. I didn't get approval for the double time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't actually get it approved, so I'm not going to be able to give you the extra money, but like maybe I could take you to lunch or something. Oh, honey. If I did not get hella pissed. I looked this clown right in the eye and I said, are you fucking serious? You didn't go to the CEO for pre-approval, yet you promised us something. Oh, hell no. I was like, wait till she finds out. She wasn't even there yet. I was like, wait till she finds out. She gonna be livid. Anyway, I go back to my seat. I write up my 2 weeks notice and I go plop it on his desk. And he was like, oh, no, I'm not accepting this. Take this back. No, you're staying. Go away. You're not quitting. No. I was like, bet. What you did was absolutely not okay. No, I am quitting. Here's my notice. And I walked back to my seat. Everybody in the department was like, oh, but you just got that. You're about to get the raise. You're about to get the I don't give a fuck what I'm about to receive. I don't want to work for these jokers. Anyway, when that girl came into work, ooh, she was livid. Girl, when people found out that they were not getting paid, oh my God, they were so mad. But I was the only one that quit. This was years and years and years ago. This was like 9 years ago, or I don't even know. Shit, when was this? God, I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in like 8 or 9 years. So I don't even know. It was a while. Point is, I actually had a sit down with this CEO. The CEO got whiff of the fact that I was quitting. So my boss went to the CEO, told him, oh shit. And I don't think he told him about the reason I was leaving. But anyway, conveniently, he got the approval for everybody's bonus. So she got her money. They all got paid. I was still gone though. I was still leaving. And so the manager had the CEO come in and we all had a group chat, me, him, and the manager. And yeah, I was like, nope, I'm out. Within a month, that entire department had to go get outsourced. They were not able to sustain the entire department. Half the fucking company, what they prided themselves on was my department. And their department fell so fast because I left that everyone there had to go get new jobs. The whole company just like collapsed when I left. Yeah, girl, sometimes God will have you as Moses out there leading people out because those people did not deserve that shit either. Okay? Anyway, all I did was cause a big stir. I caused a big stink. I did it exactly as I should have. No violence, no silence. I didn't do anything wrong. I went and I put my notice on the desk. That's it. So I'm telling you right now, some of you are going to be out here leading these people that are just average, normal women and men with kids and mouths to feed, and you're going to be like, listen, this shit ain't right. We need change. Less hours, more pay, more PTO, more better parking spots. This needs to be taken care of. You need to salt the driveway. You need to do this. There's going to be a time when you will have so much momentum and so many people that need your help, Moses, that you guys actually will get the results that you're looking for. These people at the top will have no choice but to look at their bottom dollar, their bottom line, and their business and be like, you know what, honest? It looks like we do need you, actually. No, we need you and the ones that are rallying behind you. So, okay, what do we do? What should we do? You are Moses. You are now the leader. You are the one that even the managers are looking up to now. You are the one even the CEOs are looking up to, my love. Because you have the Most High God giving you the answers. You are like, if we're going with Bible references, you're like, what was his name? Joseph. Joseph, who would sit with the Pharaoh, the king. Like, he was the most powerful man. God had raised up Joseph to be the most powerful man in that entire country of Egypt. So what you're going to see soon is how God uses you to defend his people, okay? And it's going to be beautiful. I live in Phoenix. Do you? Oh my God. Yeah, no, I lived in, what city? What was that? Mesa. I lived in Mesa. I was homeless in Mesa. I've been hit on the head a lot by men. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Ella. It's almost scary, yet very comfortably relaxing to everything you say. I'm sorry. Is it scary? Now I understand why I'm single as a Pringle. I get that now. I get that. Yeah, you're not the first man to say it. I'm sorry. I really should probably be a little less scary, but I don't know how else to be. I don't know. I just get really riled up. Anyway, you're about to be the leader that God needs you to be. Okay, is the point here. Caught, because you're about to catch somebody in on the act. So you're gonna catch people doing something that is just like, girl, it's not right. It's certainly not right when it comes to OSHA standards. It's certainly not right when it comes to like the Department of Labor. It's stuff like that. Like, that's not okay. And you're catching them in on the act and you're saying, wow, I don't like this and I think it's wrong and I think you should really honestly stop doing it. And then when they don't, that's it. Like the guy that hit me this week, he was about to drive drunk with his son and me. He even offered me to go and I was like, hell no, I'm not going with you. I'm not riding with you. I don't even know you guys. I'm not going to a random dude's house with random strange men I don't know. Hell no. Anyway, saying no is what actually caused the problem in the first place. And so when I said, dude, you're sloshed. You literally cannot touch keys and a car right now. Abso-fucking-lutely not. He was so adamant about it. He's like, you're not calling the cops. You're not going to do shit. So he went and got his keys and he was about to head out. And I remember God worked through me. I remember. It was so, you guys, I remember. I'll never forget it. He was this close to me in my face saying, oh yeah, bitch, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. Yeah, you're not going to call the cops. And I went like this on his head, on his face. And I go, hey, please be a dad. Love your kid. Look at me. Love him. And he goes, whoa. He sits right down next to me, like disoriented. He goes, whoa. I almost fucking believe you. I almost fucking believe that you love that guy. I almost fucking believe that you love us. And I just knew. I knew God had done something. I knew. Because when I looked him in the eye, I just knew. There's hope for this man. Like, he's not a lost cause. He's just slosh. He's just trying to drink his problems away. I get it. It's whatever. But after that, after I loved him and after I was sitting there talking with him and like, please don't do this. Don't drive. Like, don't make me call the cops because you know I will. Because you know I will. Don't make me do it. That's when he got really, really upset, really angry. And the psychosis came in and that's when he hit me. But up to that point, we were actually doing pretty okay. And he was gonna just go upstairs and sleep it off. So overall, it was a crazy ass night. But the point is, these are just people. It's not like they're monsters. He's not a bad guy at all in the slightest. At all in the slightest. I truly, genuinely believe that that man loves his son. I really do. However, there are instances where you are putting someone's life at risk, at jeopardy, proving you don't love your son in that moment. So the point is, a lot of you are going to be known very soon for being the voice for the voiceless. And it's not fun. I know it's not fun, you know, because it leaves you in such a vulnerable space sometimes. But this is why you're the high priest. This is why you're the Hierophant. You are being called to something big, okay? You're being called to step up, rise up, and help people. And right now, a lot of you help people with your courage, with your bravery, with the way that you're able to connect with people and be like, listen, just choose something different. Just love us. Just love the employees. Just salt the sidewalk, or pay up that bonus that you promised us. Or if you really love your people, prove it. If you really love your people, prove it. And this is what God is doing. God is about to put that challenge in everybody's face. If you really love so-and-so, if you really love the collective, prove it. If you really love God, prove it by loving God's people, period. And you're going to see a lot of leaders don't. And a lot of your family members don't. And a lot of your church leaders don't. Lovers. But a lot of lovers do. A lot of good people do, though. A lot of good people do. Oh my God, I just literally told you about how I did this. Look, oh my God. That's weird. That's weird. This is basically what it looked like. Whoa. Yeah, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. I looked him dead in the eye when he was like just on me like that. And I said, hey, just love your son. Love your son. And he was just so, you could see the gears working. Like, even though he was drunk, you could see, he was like, oh, fuck. Like, you actually love him? Oh man, that was the craziest night of my life. And once he went to jail, the cops came, arrested him in his room, went to jail, took photos of my body. And then all of a sudden, me and his son, we felt so relieved that this guy wasn't there anymore, that we stayed up all night just talking, chatting, holding hands, hugging, playing patty cake on the floor. A grown-ass man and I just playing patty cake. It was so fucking fun. It was liberating. We felt like we were truly free, at least for a night, while his dad was in the drunk tank. And it was very weird. It was a very weird situation, but we stayed up all night from like maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night till like 9 in the morning. We didn't even sleep. We just had so much fun. And we got to know each other, and we were talking about dreams and past lives and twin flames and the law of assumption. He was teaching me shit. So I'm telling you, sometimes God has a really, really big plan. Okay? And once that guy went to jail, yeah, that's when both of us were free, and we felt free, and we felt like we could actually like talk and get to know each other. And it was incredible. It really was. But anyway, you know, no, he left last night, so I don't know if I'll ever see that guy again. Who knows? Who knows? But I did have a dream about him last night. I dreamt about him, so that's gotta stand for something. And in fact, it was in a car. We were in a car last night in a dream. So I don't know. I'm sure he's not gone completely out of my life. But the point is, you guys will be asked to do something soon, and it's gonna be like, love somebody. You're gonna love somebody, but it's not even just the ones that love you. You're gonna love those that don't love you as well. Like, I knew that guy didn't love me. He called me every name in the book. He called me a dark witch. He called me all this stuff. Okay? I knew that guy didn't like me. It was no surprise. He'd been here 2 months. I knew that he wasn't like the biggest fan of me. We never had any like altercations or anything like that, but I just knew that he didn't like my spirituality, and I was fine with that. Whatever. You do you, I'll do me, boo. But yeah, the way that the whole night took, like, it was the craziest shit. God is using you to let his people go free. Okay? Moses. Man. What do we need to know here, Spirit? The tower, yeah, because like what happened after that was a big tower moment for both of those men, and for me as well, but especially for them, you know. That guy's never allowed at my house again, court ordered. He's never allowed to come near me again wherever I live. I think. Maybe, I don't know if it's temporary or like a permanent thing. I don't know. But yeah, he's not allowed to be in a living place with me. And then sadly, yeah, his son had to leave and pack up everything and move out and stuff because it wasn't, whatever. His dad couldn't help is the point. The point is they're both going through tower moments now. And it's like sometimes God uses you to get people into the timeline that they deserve to be in. Good or bad. Sometimes you are literal walking karma, guys. Okay? I see you. Okay. All right. I keep singing that song. People can't handle real. I love it. Be yourself. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So what is the message? Because it's like all over the place today. Oh, okay. I want you guys right now with me to do a little a spiritual exercise, protecting your energy. I want you to see around you a shield. Your aura, right? You have an aura. Well, unless you don't want to say that you do and then you don't. It's fine. Don't take my limitations. If I say you have an aura and you don't think you do, well then don't. You don't have to do this. But just picture your aura and then shield it. Imagine like this really, really glossy mirror reflection. A mirror around your aura. Like a shield. And that anytime one of your enemies sees you, they see themselves. So watch it. Watch as someone walks past you and sees themselves. And this is what I find. I find that people are so hideous in their energy that they cannot stand themselves. And so when they look in the mirror, they don't like it and they'll run. They'll run from you. So your enemies are literally running from you. Okay? They cannot stand looking at themselves when they see you, so they leave. Okay? So I want you to imagine a mirror image, a mirror. Nothing can come through it. No one can hurt you. No one can harm you. No one can touch you. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, like that. You feel that? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I know you felt that. Don't lie to me. Yeah, exactly. Right. And now your energy is cloaked for as long as you want it to be, if you want it to be. So no one can have access to your energy unless you give them explicit permission. No one can attach to you unless you give them explicit permission. Cutting cords as we speak. No one's allowed to attach to me. Not one of you is allowed to have access to my energy after this live stream. None of you. None of you, not one of you, unless I give you explicit permission. Now, this is what it's like to be truly sovereign. This is what it's like to have true freedom of self. Okay? Not one soul gets to determine for you what you experience in your reality as truth. Except you. You can hear what people have to say, but you do not have to accept it. Okay? So, try this exercise more often. Try to imagine that someone tries to peer into your aura and they can't. They see themselves and they run away if they do not like themselves. The only ones that will be left in your reality are those that love themselves. The only ones gonna be able to be in your life will be those that love. Those that love themselves. You see? It's the perfect exercise to try. So try that and see how it works for you. Oh, your soul fam, baby. Your soul fam's coming in. Oh my gosh, I fucking love it. I fucking love that. The world, look at you, protecting yourself. Look at you, there you are in that bubble. I love it. You see, it's like this, it's like a bubble. You and your entire soul family. Shielded, protected, taken care of. Oh, I love it. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. What a victory. This is a victory, truly. And this is how you timeline shift, guys. This is how you, as a collective, shift. This is how you shift with me. Yep. Yep. People can't handle real. I can handle real, Michael. I can handle your real. Can you handle my real? Oh, yeah, Page of Pentacles. So a lot of people right now are going to be offering you things, and these are the ones that can. They have something to offer. Otherwise, guys, unfortunately, you're accepting things from people that have energetically stolen things. Maybe not like physically stolen money, but energy. And if they don't have their own to give to you, then it's basically theft. You don't want that. You don't want, not all money is good money. Not all good time and energy is good time and energy. If it's stolen, you see? Death, Magician. So there is going to be an end to the dark practitioners that consistently did this to you. They would hand you things, but it was basically because they manifested from other people, the spiritually dead. That's not good. That's not good. You don't want to accept things from people that are fucking unconscious. That's such a fucking cop-out. That's so cheap. Eight of Cups, Judgment. So a lot of you are walking away from these people, these dark magicians, these dark practitioners that only have something in their life because of manipulation, because of manipulative tactics. That's not what you want. That's not what I want. We don't want that shit. We're done with that. There's judgment when you walk away, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.